Salute, salute, salute. Hey, listen, man, I'm not going to stay long. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that's going to tap in. Salute to everybody that's going to tap in later on. Because, the logistics and the analytics say a lot of people come in afterwards. So salute to all the new subs. Salute to all the new subscribers. We only growing. We only going up. I'm gonna throw the link inside the chat just in case anybody wants to lock in. Um, and you see the title, man. You see the title. Uh, no more happy wife, happy life. Oh, I know this is gonna touch some nerves. I know this one is going to rattle some bells, but the downloads are downloading. I tell you all the time, the downloads are downloading. And I was just in a hot tub, right? Matter of fact, not the hot tub, I was in a jacuzzi, just having a thought, just did some yard work, and I got in the jacuzzi and my wheels started turning and the downloads started downloading. And the downloads told me Big G and B, the Oracle, Big G and B TV, the Oracle. And don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. It is no more happy wife, happy life. That's some doctrination stuff that they taught us with this Western education, this Western hemisphere, this Western learning, that again, just like everything else, was a big lie. A big lie. It's never, never, ever happy wife, happy life. Any man trying to make his wife happy at all times, any man chasing his wife's happiness at all times will always come in last place. Will always come in last place. Will always be unhappy. I always think about like our grandfathers and our fathers and how they was taught, and they got robbed. A lot of them was robbed, man. They got robbed of their dreams. They got robbed of their ambitions. They got robbed, and all they was taught to do was go out, get some money, bring it home, and make your wife happy. Now let's dig into this, because I don't want you to get it misconstrued. We will definitely dig into this just a little bit. I'm not gonna stay too long. Uh, yeah, for sure, for sure. But I want to go a little deeper. I want to give my angles. I want to give my perspective, because it's multiple different angles when you come to Grown Man Business TV. Now, just like a whole bunch of other doctrinations and other learnings that we learned over here in this Western hemisphere, in this Western ideology, you know, most of them we're finding out were false. Most of the learnings we're finding out were backwards. Most of the things they taught us, we're finding out it's BS. All the way down to the food pyramid, how they taught us how to eat breakfast, and the foods they taught us to eat. We're learning that those foods cause a lot of it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. But one thing that came to my head when the downloads was just downloading is the whole saying of a happy wife, happy life. Think of any man in this world that's chasing a female, if it's his wife, if it's his girlfriend, trying over and over to make her happy. Over and over. All he's trying to do is make his wife or his girl happy. Think about how miserable that man always is. That guy is always miserable. That guy always gets cheated on. That guy always ends up in last place. The guy that uses the terms and the ideology, happy wife, happy life. Now, let me give you the new term. Let me give you a better term. It fits better with Grown Man Business TV, and it fits better with a lot of the kings out here, the real men, the real kings of the world, right? We need to start saying happy king, happy everything. Oh, don't that sound better? Don't that feel better? Happy king, happy everything. You understand me? Because if you are the man of your household, if you are the king in any situation, then everything else wraps around the king. On the chessboard of life, all the other chess pieces wrap around the king. The queen is one of the most powerful pieces on the board, but you know what? If you lose the king, the game still goes on. I mean, if you lose the queen, the game still goes on. When you lose the king on the chessboard, the game is over. Point blank, period. So a happy king equals a happy everything. Yes, yes. Salute. You understand? And Again, all the things we've been taught, all the ideologies, you know, have been backwards. It's BS. It's all BS. And we're learning in the day and age of information, in the day and age of awakening. We're learning that everything we've been taught for the most part is BS. So that happy wife, happy life thing, that's what creates simps. See, women, one thing you have to learn about women or queens is that to a certain extent, they'll never be happy. Almost like cats. They'll never be fully happy, fully satisfied with anything. So a man chasing a woman's happiness will create soft men, will create simps. You understand me? Now, you got all of these guys chasing a female's happiness. And now when you talk to modern day women and you ask them what is the biggest thing that they're lacking in men, they say men are not strong anymore. Men aren't like our fathers was. Men are weak these days. They want to be more prettier than the women. See, women are now complaining about exactly what they've helped create. Do you understand? And that's what I mean when I say they will never be happy. So you should never chase a woman's happiness. As a king, as a man, you chase your happiness. If you're happy, then the household is happy. When the man is happy, when the man is at peace, when the king is at peace, the whole household is at peace. When the queen is not at peace, then the king can come and help her find peace. You understand? When your lady's not feeling well, you can come and rub her feet. When your lady's not feeling all like herself, you can come and tell her that she's beautiful, that she's a genius. But for the most part, for a man, for a king, we have to, we get a little bit of assistance in that as well. Don't get me wrong. But for the most part, we have to find that in ourselves. If a man money is not right, it's nothing that his wife can do. It's nothing that a queen can do to fix that. If a man is not following his purpose, if a king is not following his purpose, it is nothing a queen can do to fix that. She can tell him, listen, king, follow your purpose, find your happiness so we all can be happy. So it's really it's a furthest thing from happy wife, happy life. Because if your wife is happy and the king is not happy, then nobody's having a happy life in the household. I know it hurts. I know sometimes when you have to use the reverse psychology, when we have to double back on the things we were raised on, it strikes a nerve. It's triggering for a lot of people. You understand? But we've also told women that they create life. We've lied to women for all of these years, telling them that you women create life. Y'all don't create life. Men create life. Y'all help life come to this earth. Y'all support life. We give y'all life in the sperm. The sperm is alive. The egg lay dormant until you put a sperm cell in it. The egg lays in darkness until you put a sperm cell in it. So again, more lies have been told on this. More lies. These lies are affecting everything happening around us. These lies are affecting the household, the family. These lies are affecting divine order because now you have women, Lotto, the rapper Lotto, whatever her name is. It's a bad look. You have all of these women supporting parent planethood and saying it's our body, it's our choice because we create life. See, when you transfer the power of a man to a woman, it is destructive. You could never transfer the power. Yeah, Big Lotto. It's disgusting. When I used to follow her on Instagram. I had to literally stop following her because she's always promoting, abortion. You have women fighting for abortion more than they're fighting to have their own kids. They're fighting to kill the babies. You know why? Because we've lied to women and told them that they are the creators of life. If they you have to understand, We men are the creators of life. And again, when we transferred that energy to women, it furthermore made men more and more weak. Weak. The majority of men that are walking around are weak men that don't stand on business, that don't stand on grown man business, that don't know how to turn a tire, that don't know how to change a tire, don't know how to turn a wrench, don't do lawn work. They don't do their own lawn work. You understand? They don't have hands that have callus. They can't smack. Their hands are softer than the woman hands is. Now you got women that go out and make money and they feel as if they can control the household because they make money. When it doesn't, it's so much bigger than rap. It's so much deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap. And again, I had these downloads. It's nothing against women. It's not that men are above women or women are above men. We are equal partners. We are counterparts. But when it comes to having a baby, a female is above a man. A man cannot imagine what it takes to have an actual baby naturally. But because of all this chaos, because of all of this confusion, you now have men that think that they can have babies. You have men that think that they're more prettier than women. You have men that think that they can tell women how to be women. Oh, oh, listen, I went far left with this one, but I'm trying to tell you it is not a happy wife, a happy life. You will never be able to fully make your wife happy. You will never be able to fully make any female in this world truly happy. You can make $1 trillion. You can put her in a mansion. You can put her in a Bentley. You can make sure she doesn't have to work and she will complain about her weight. She will complain about how she looks in the mirror. Now you have to send her to Dr. Miami to get chopped up because she doesn't like how she looks. And then after 5 years of the BBL, she won't like how that looks, and she'll want to get the BBL removed. Oh, am I reaching anybody? You could never make a woman fully happy, ever. And as a man, as a king, that is not what you should be focused on. And listen, I'm no better. I'm learning these things. As I get these downloads, I get to give them to y'all because we have this technology. There is no such thing as happy wife, happy life. But what there is happy king, happy everything. Make sure your king is happy. Make sure your king is consistent. Make sure your king is where he needs to be and where he wants to be. And if not, make sure he's on his path to get where he wants to be. And that will make the household happy. Trying to make a female happy, you will waste your whole life. And a lot of our grandfathers, a lot of our dads wasted their whole life trying to make a woman happy. And at the end of the day, they still ended up divorced or they still ended up unhappy. Now you talk to these women and they want a strong man. When just, just recently, everything that a real man did is, overly masculine, toxic, toxic masculinity. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. Masculinity is what makes a man a man. So now y'all got toxic masculinity. Now you talk to women, you can put 10 women in a room and you can ask them the same question. What is it about men that you guys are not liking these days? And you know what they'll all say? Men are not men. Men are no longer men. Men don't know how to put us in our place. Men don't know how to check us. Men don't know how to talk to us. Men don't know how to change a tire. See, I'm still a man. I'm still a grown man business. I know how to scream if it need to be screamed on. I know how to rub my wife's feet if it need to be rubbed. I know how to say sorry if I need to say sorry. Then I know how to make you say sorry if it's time for you to apologize. Oh, they used to tell you, hey, just apologize. Just make her think she's right. That was a lie. That is what created suckers, simple men, simps, by making women, by bending over backwards, by bending, breaking, and folding, all in the pleasure of a woman. Just for that same woman to turn around and say, you're not man enough. You're not strong enough. You're not doing enough. This right here is for my, this is for the queens as well that interact. But this is for my grown men. This is for my youngsters. This is for all the men out there that feel like a lion, but you caged in. You saying, damn, I feel like I'm a lion. I know I'm the king of the jungle, but I don't feel like the king of the jungle. I know I got this big mane and I'm supposed to be roaring at everybody, but I'm talking real soft and my nails are panicured and I don't know how to change it. Am I really? Yeah, I'm talking to y'all. Get some bass in your voice. Stand up for yourself. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. Say what it is. Say what you mean and mean what you say and stand on that. That's it. And if your wife don't like that, if your girl don't like that, then you allow her to go find a sucker to deal with. And I can guarantee you, within 12 months, she'll be coming back to be around you. She'll be coming back to be around a grown man. She'll be cheating on the sucker because he's not man enough. She'll be cheating on the simp because he doesn't raise his voice enough. Oh, thank you for the downloads. I needed to get that out. I'm not gonna be with y'all for long. I don't have nothing on. I just got off the hot tub because the downloads were intense. And the download was telling me Big GMB TV, the Oracle. And don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. Get online right now. They need to hear this right now. Leave it up. Whoever wants to come back and double back, let them double back. But we only doubling back to get deeper into these angles. We only doubling back to get deeper into the message. There's a shortage of real men. There's a shortage of stand up, stand down, 10 toes down, grown man business. It's a shortage. Women don't have a big choice. They don't have a real big, trust me, the pool is small. Why do you think so many women date married men? Why do you think so many women date married men? Because if you are married and you have a wife, then obviously that means you have the qualities that a wife is looking for. And it's such a shortage in men right now that women will actually go ahead and share your husband. They will share your husband just to be up under a grown man, just to feel grown man business. Huh? Okay. I got to keep it 100. I got to keep it real with y'all. You know, you think that you winning by keeping it a happy wife, a happy life. That was a lie. That's why your old lady moving how she moving. Now, mind you, let me tell you something. A strong woman, a real queen, she's supposed to test you. She's supposed to talk sideways out her mouth every now and then. She's supposed to raise her voice every now and then. She's supposed to swing on you every now and then, just to see if you're still a man, just to see if you turned into a sucker or not, just to see if you still got it. Huh? She's not supposed to bow down every time you say bow down. Every now and then, she's supposed to say, no, do something about it. And I ain't telling you to smack her. Never put your hands on a woman. But when you raise your voice, when you turn around and you look her in the face and you say, what the, I'm not playing with you right now. This is what's going to happen, and this is what not's going to happen. She will bow down. She will respect you on the highest level. But then when you say, oh, okay, baby, you're right. No, baby, you're right. You know what, baby, I'm sorry. You know what? You were wrong, but I'm going to say you were right because a happy wife is a happy life. She starts not respecting you, man. You lose an ounce of respect every time you bend, break, and fold. Huh? Now, let me tell you something on top of that, because it's the chessboard of life. And the queen, she's a very important piece. If you know about chess, then you know the queen can do every move. The queen can make the move of the king. She can make the move of the knight. She can make the move of the pawn. She can make the move of the bishop. She can make all of the moves. Huh? So you got to pick your battles now. Don't always try to scream on her. Don't always try to make her back. Every now and then you should say, baby, you got it. you got to let her feel powerful as well, because she is powerful. You don't want to take power away from your queen. You want to keep her powerful, because the more powerful she is, the more powerful you are as the king on the chessboard. Oh, thank you for the downloads. Thank you. Thank you for the downloads. I can't hold it in. You want to keep your queen powerful. Let your queen know she's a genius. Let her know she's powerful. But don't let her run over you. No shape, way, form. No shape, way, form, fashion. You stand on business. Stand on business. And I'm going to tell you this. If she can't handle that, then she's not built for a king. She's built for a simp. And you should let her go find a simp, so you can find a queen that's built for you, that's built for a king. Stop fighting to be with these queens that ain't built for a king. Stop fighting it. You dying to be with shorty. She's not built like that. She's not built like that. Huh? You keep on trying to pull a king out of this rook. You dating the knight. He's a bishop. He's a pawn. But you keep trying to pull the king out of him. He's not a king. Let that man go and you go find a king. But when you find a king, understand what you're dealing with. You got to understand what you're dealing with. Again, man, we're going to go 30 minutes on this one. We already 20 minutes in. I want to give a big salute to everybody in the building. I want to give a big salute to all the new subscribers, all the new investors. You understand me? We only going up. Hold on. Y'all in the house, y'all don't steal. Let me cut something on real quick. Let me cut a light on. It's a little dark in here. Y'all don't steal though. So I like to, I don't mind bringing y'all within the household. I don't mind bringing y'all inside the kingdom, inside the fortress. You understand me? But if you can see clearly, you understand me? You got the Horus right here. You got the Nefertiti. If you can see, hold on, guys. If you can see, you got the that's a queen right there, tatted on my skin. That's how powerful. And it's sunlight, and it's the sunshine over the queen. She's powerful, the queen. She's not a game. She's not a joke now. You understand me? So I'm a, you know how we do. Like I said, man, I'm not gonna stay long, so I'm gonna definitely keep the link inside the chat. Anybody want to come up and express anything or say anything on the subject? But right now, you got so many women that are upset at the landscape of men, at the pool of men that they have to choose from. They want a king. They want a king so bad, they will deal with your king. They will date your husband, and they won't say a word. They won't say a word because all they want to do is be up under a king, even if it means sharing your king, because there is a shortage of kings. There is an abundance of males. Oh, you need to know the difference between a male and a king. Oh, we got a lot of males out here. Lil Nas X is a male. Yeah, Saucy Santana, he is a male. Far from a king. Understand me? It's a shortage of real men that know how to change your tire. It's a shortage of real men that'll stand up, not overreact or get emotional, but know how to put you in your place without hitting you, without disrespecting you, without calling you a bitch. Excuse my language, I'm gonna have to clip that out. They know how to put you in your place like a king would. That turns certain women on. A real queen, when you talk to her like a man, when you raise your voice like a man, secretly, she loves it. She go right in the kitchen and she get to cooking. Oh, she get to cooking dinner when you talk to her like that. Okay? But you ain't always got to talk to her like that. Every now and then, you should pull your queen to the side and let her know, listen, you a genius. You wouldn't be up under me if you wasn't a genius. You wouldn't be up under me if you wasn't a queen. Adjust your crown a little bit. Make sure it's sitting up straight. Respect the family. Don't embarrass me out in public. Know how to carry yourself. That's what you should, these things are necessary for a woman, for a queen. Now, for a king, we don't get that. We get full accountability for the household. And if somebody comes in, then we got to kill or die about it. If somebody disrespects the queen, we got to kill or die about it. We are protection, full protection. You understand? So we don't get a lot of reinsurance as a man. You know, look at your grandfather. Look at your dad. Look at the gifts that we got on Father's Day. Look at the gifts that your mom got on Mother's Day. And look at the gifts your daddy gets on Father's Day. It's a reason for that. We don't get our worship. We don't get our praise until we leave this earth. That's when everybody in the family realizes how strong you was as a man. How powerful you was as a man. When you lay it down at 120 years old, and when I lay it down at 120, my wife and my family gonna say, man, you know, my son gonna say, I want to be just like my dad. My son gonna know how to be a man because I'm a man. He watches me, even at this age right now, he watches his mother move a certain way. Oh, that bacon get fried up nice and hard. Oh, that dinner get cooked. That laundry get folded. You understand me? But I go out and get the paper as well. I protect his house. His guns all over this house. Oh, if some go down, daddy gonna handle that. Divine order. Divine order has been out of whack. With this Western ideology, they've put divine order out of whack. They got women thinking they creating life. Y'all don't create life. Y'all help support life. So y'all don't have the choice. Y'all should never have the choice on life and death. Women don't think logically. They think with emotion. So women should never have the last say on life and death. And now look what's going on in the Black community. Look what's going on with Planned Parenthood. You got 50 million babies aborted. You got more babies being aborted than they're being born. Our whole warrior, our whole army is being wiped out. Genocide. More babies have been aborted than slaves have died in slavery. Think about that. More babies have been aborted and killed at the hands of women than babies, than slavery, than the Holocaust, than any tragic thing that's ever happened on these lands. Because they've went ahead and knocked the man, woman, and child out of whack and got women thinking they the man. Got women thinking they number one. Got women thinking that they run the household because they might make some money. No, 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 no. You got, man, we got to, yeah, listen. And charity starts in the home. Charity starts in the home. So yeah, I bring this to my people. I bring this to my subscribers. I bring this to y'all, but you got to know this starts in my home. Man, are you crazy? The voice is powerful. Salute, Tiffany. The voice is powerful. You got all of these babies being taken out. You know why? Because the man has no say-so. So imagine if the man had just as much say-so. His sperm is what created the baby. His sperm is the life source. Our nuts create life every day. Trillions of life sources. A female's egg, listen, it lay dormant. It lay in darkness until we shine the light on it. And if we don't shine the light on that egg, guess what happens, guys? It's called a menstrual cycle, where the egg comes out as waste. The egg turns into waste, and it comes out in a pool of blood. That's how useless it is if we don't. Now, what happens to sperm? Do you think we don't have menstrual cycles? Sperm is so powerful that if we don't use it, then it benefits our body because it is life. If you're going bald, how about you? If you practice sperm retention, it's called sperm retention. That means you don't have sex, you don't masturbate, you don't jerk off for 3 to 4 months. Your hair starts growing back, your eyesight gets stronger, your hearing gets stronger. Oh, your muscles get stronger. When we keep the sperm for ourselves and we don't share it and we don't waste it, oh, it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. Powerful. It doesn't matter. Listen, and I know that's what they let the lean on. Fatherless children. What happens in the jungle when the male lion is killed? The female lions and the lionesses raise the cubs, and they turn out to be kings. anyway. You understand that, Tiffany, what I'm saying to you? In the jungle, when the male lion is murdered by other lions, the cubs and the lionesses, they run off. And the lionesses raise the cubs to become kings. So what happens if the man gets killed in the military? Now that you have fatherless children, does that mean that? No, that means that the mother, the title of a mother, they have downgraded and played it and diluted it. Once you become a mother, oh, there is no breaks. Once you become a mother, the highest title, the numero uno, there is no breaks. There is no surrender or retreat. If the man dies in battle, then you raise the babies. And you raise them right, and they become kings. They've made women soft. They got women thinking, oh, men, the men are not around. Well, if the man is not around, then the mother is supposed to handle business. And as a king, you see what you do is you prepare the queen. Let's say I gotta go to battle. Let's say somebody come in his house and I gotta die to protect y'all. Somebody come in the house. I give my wife one of the guns. I say, go in the closet with baby boy. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna see what happens. And something happens to me tragically. Does that mean that my son should not be raised to be a king because I died protecting the house? No. So women are weak as well. They have made women weak. Y'all are depending on men too much. You know, I'm sorry to say it. You know that saying, mama's baby, father's maybe? It happens like that. I'm sorry, I know it sounds, but this is grown man business TV. So when you come over here, you're coming over here to get grown man business. If you want to hear that weak man business, then you go find one of these weak men and you listen it in. But you can't come over here and get the docile man. Oh, the broke wrist syndrome. I'm so. Nah, that is not going down over here. So women got to man up. Women got to stand up. It is what it is. It's a powerful job. If you don't want to be a mom, then don't have babies. But you can't get pregnant and killed. Nah, we got to stop that. It is what it is, man. I can't say it any clearer. The downloads are intense. I can't say it any clearer. I got to keep it 100 with you. It's powerful. You want to raise an army. You want to raise a nation. You got to stand on business. We are here for protection. That means we might get killed in the process. When the male lion dies, the female lions don't give up. They go off to another territory and they raise the babies to be kings. Female lions don't make excuses like women, the human women, make excuses for everything. Female lions, I love the lion pride. Female lions do the hunting. Female lions raise the cubs. Female lions feed the family. The male lion is here for protection, and he's here for good genes. Oh, I got good genes. I make beautiful babies. That's my old lady. She'll tell you. Oh, I make strong, beautiful babies, and I'm a warrior. Not an inch of disrespect will be tolerated for this last name. I will die about it. I will kill about it. And my old lady know that. That's what I'm here for. Now I'm gonna go get the money as well. I'm gonna go get some money. But the male lions don't kill breakfast. The male lion, the king of the jungle, don't hunt breakfast. The female lions go get the breakfast. They bring it back, and the male lion chops it up, and we all eat. Nah, nobody pissing the Kool-Aid. The downloads, my G. The download. Hold on, let me cut another light on. The downloads. When I get these downloads, man, it's hard to hold in. When I get these downloads, I can't keep them. I can't keep them to myself, my G. Nobody pissed in my Kool-Aid, my G. My breakfast was made nice and neat this morning. Huh? My breakfast was made nice and neat. I just rolled my lawnmower out, cut my grass, edged up my enclosure, edged up around my pool and around my garden beds all around the house. Got the outside looking beautiful. Then I came in the house and I heated up the jacuzzi to 95 degrees, and I got in the jacuzzi. You know, my back was hurting a little bit. So I let the jets blow on my back. massage. Like I stayed in there for an hour. And as I was getting this massage, the whole happy wife, happy life came to my brain. And the downloads started to top in. And I started to think about the happy wife, happy life. And how many men waste their life trying to make a female happy. They still get cheated on. They still get divorced and have to pay alimony. They still have to give up everything that they own for trying to make this woman happy. Because that's not your purpose to make a woman happy, my G. Following your purpose will make that woman happy. You being a man, changing the tire, cutting the grass, yeah, raising your voice every now and then and saying, hey, that stove ain't hot. Where the food at? That's what make the female lions, that's what make them want to have more babies by the king of the jungle. And they get their ass up in the morning and they go kill that wildebeest and they chop it up and they say, oh, Mufasa like the big slices of the leg. He like the leg quarters. Don't you touch them leg quarters. Mufasa, that's for Mufasa. You think raising your voice at your wife is bashing her. You think raising your voice and putting your wife in check is hurting her feelings. And you're so busy trying to make her happy that she's looking at the guy across the street that's putting his wife in check, shoving dick in every other. Come on, excuse my language. I'm gonna have to chop this out, man. He's shoving wood in her any chance he get. That's how it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, my breakfast was cooked nice and neat. And my old lady said, do you want an omelet or do you want a sandwich? And I wanted my bacon, eggs, and cheese and everything else in a sandwich this morning, in a grilled cheese, and I had 4 of them. Oh, I ate good. And you know what? My old lady liked me to eat the food when it's hot. Soon as she take it off the stove, she want me to eat it. But I didn't feel like eating it hot today. I wanted to eat it warmed up in the microwave. So I put the food in the microwave and I went ahead and I cut the grass and then I came back and I ate it then when I wanted to eat. Yeah, salute, be more salute to everybody in the chat. You understand me? When I get out of this right here, I got a video that I'm going to edit about Quavo. We got to tap in about Quavo. I'm not feeling Quavo right now. I'm not feeling the situation with the Migos right now. Then I'm going to lock into that. So we gonna lock into that. I just dropped the video, about the guy that's tapped in and was talking and trying to, go check my last video out and you'll be able to lock into that. But right now, it is happy king, happy everything. The female lionesses, they know they better go get that breakfast in the morning or the king Mufasa will not be happy. And if Mufasa is not happy, the cubs ain't gonna be happy. They ain't gonna be happy. Nobody is gonna be happy if Mufasa ain't happy. Happy king, happy everything. So let's roll with that one. I want to roll with that one. Everybody that hears this, or anybody that I'm falling over your ears, we gonna roll with that one. Happy king, happy everything. On the chessboard of life, as long as your king is good, everything else is good. As long as your king is on the board, you got a chance to win. You can lose your queen. But but one of those pawns can make it to the other side, and that returns to a queen. Did you know that? Your pawn turns to a queen? Yeah. As long as your king is on the board, you got a chance to win. Listen, then you're with the wrong woman. That woman that gave her all and she's still not happy is with the wrong man. Because what makes your woman happy, the real woman, the real queen that is for you, is you as a man following your purpose. And if your purpose is to make sure the family is good, to make sure your wife is good, to make a foundation for the next generation of your family, and you're going for that, then your wife is automatically going to fall in line and your wife is automatically going to be happy. So let me answer that question for you. If your wife or your girlfriend has given her all and she is still not happy, then she is with the wrong man. She is with the wrong man. Maybe she don't deserve a king. Maybe she deserves a pawn. Maybe she needs to go back where she came from and find somebody that suits her, her mental capacity, and she can settle with him. Any woman, any queen that is with a man that is following his purpose, That is going to make her happy, not him following and trying to bend over backwards to make her happy. That is not a king. That is not a queen. So the realm that I'm playing on, the level of chess that I'm playing, that woman might not be playing that level of chess, and she needs to go back to playing checkers. Oh, thank you for the download. I'm telling you, when they come in, they coming in. The downloads are downloaded, and I hope that answered your question. SBN Melanin. I hope that SBP Melanin. I hope that answers your question. If that woman is still unhappy after giving her all, guess what? She's with the wrong man. And she should leave that man alone and go look elsewhere. And she should let that man give him the opportunity to find a real queen. Don't stay with him and try to suck the life out of him. Let that man find a real queen out there, because trust me, it is a real queen out there waiting for him, dying for him to become single, dying for him to become single, and let everybody on Instagram know that he is now single and he is back on the market. You wouldn't believe how many women gonna jump in that DM. You wouldn't believe, hey, SBP, you wouldn't believe how many of your friends gonna jump in his DM. Oh, let's dig into that. Let's dig into that now. Let that man be free. Let that man go and you go your way, and let him go his way. And you wouldn't believe how many of your best friends will be in his DM trying to lock and load. Huh? Oh, yes. Yes, I'm just trying to give it to you real. Oh, so if she is not happy, she should instantly let him know. Instantly. Don't suck the life out that man. Don't linger around. Don't stay around and try to, straddle the fence. She should say, hey, listen, I am not happy. I have given my all. I'm going to be a queen about this and tell you how I feel. I have given my all to this, and I am not happy. I want you to go find happiness, and I'm going to go find happiness. I guarantee the next man that she finds will cheat on her consistently. That's how that's how much of a shortage of real men are in the world right now. I guarantee you, he could be an Asian, he could be white, he could be whatever color y'all think y'all need to go get. I guarantee you, when she leaves that man, he's going to find a loyal woman that will do what needs to be done. And she is going to find a man that is going to cheat on her. Bet money. That's how bad it is out here for women right now. That's how bad it is. That's how much of a cesspool the relationship goal thing is out here for women right now. Your best friend that's telling you, girl, you don't need him, girl. Girl, what? Girl, he was talking to you like that. You better leave him. That same one will be on her knees doing work, doing the work. Yeah. And you will find out a year later that, yeah, she got on her knees. She been doing the work. She recognized the king in him. She told you to leave so she could try to get the king out of him. I'm sorry. I know it's harsh. I know it sounds crazy to hear a man telling you the truth. I know it sounds crazy to hear a grown man speaking grown man business, but I got to give it to you raw. Soon as you leave your husband, soon as you divorce your man, trust me, a queen is going to fall in his lap. Soon as you go looking for another man, that man is going to say, oh, girl, you didn't deserve that. And after about a year being with you, once he starts seeing how you are, with all your makeup off and all your weave off and all your lashes and your nails off and how you really are behind closed doors, he will be cheating on you. You got a 9 out of 10 chance that that man is going to start cheating. 9 out of 10. That's the stats. R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels. I want to say rest in heaven, Kevin Samuels, because the things he was saying is the truth. Family is key. Find a king. I don't agree with everything Kevin Samuels said. The high value man and all that. That's BS. You can have a king that's on his way to his purpose, but he ain't made it there yet. He's still trying to get there. And all he needs is a powerful queen to get in his corner and give him that push. And he will become the millionaire, trillionaire that you always dreamed of. He will become that faithful, stand up, stand down man that you always dreamed of. But when you met him, he was working at McDonald's. When you met him, he was working at a construction site. When you met him, he was working somewhere that you didn't know what he was going to be. Look at Samuel L. Jackson. Do you guys know who Samuel L. Jackson is? Do you know that Samuel L. Jackson and his wife was homeless and she did not leave him? She helped support his dreams and his purpose, and he became who he is today. Yes, 9 out of 10. Y'all got a 1 in 10. Yo, bro, it's bad out there for women. Again, you wondering why you got look at Krenisha, that young Miami. She dating a man twice her age. You understand me? That got multiple upon multiple women. She don't mind being a side piece because where's she going to find? It's rare. She knows she can't keep that man to herself. Even young Miami knows she can't keep a puff daddy, a honeycomb, puffy comb, a honeycomb, puffy comb to herself. It's such a shortage in men that women are sharing your husband. My wife know what she got. My wife know what she got. And I know what I got in my wife. That's why we work so well together. Do we bump heads? Yeah. Do we have arguments? Yeah. Sometimes I got to sit her down and say, listen, listen to me. We arguing too much. Whatever is going on, what do I need to do to help you get where you need to be? How can I fix it? Sometimes you got to bow down. But you got to understand, even bowing down, you do it as a man. You don't bend, break, or fold. You do it as a man. You stop the situation and you control it. And then you say, listen, if I hurt your feelings, I apologize. But this is what I'm trying to get to. This is where I want you to be. This is the only reason why I say it. You know that I love you. I only said it because I want you to be great. I want you to be powerful. I see the queen in you. You are a genius. I tell my wife she is a genius. Not because I'm making it up. Because my wife is literally a genius. I can give my wife $10,000 right now. That shit will come back $100K. You need to understand that. I can give my wife $1,000 right now. It will be worth $10,000 in 2 months, in 1 month, in 30 days. Why do you think Gucci Man married Keisha Kior? You think it's because she's just so beautiful? You think it's because of her weave or her BBW? When he went to jail at his lowest point, he left her $1 million. When he came out, it was $30 million. Come on, man. Women got to man up. Women got to become stronger as well. Y'all weak right now. Women are weak. Oh, I need help with this. Oh, the man is a fatherless child. Well, what the fuck that mean? That don't mean nothing. You not fully grown then. You not a full-grown woman. You need to stay playing checkers if you got to lean on everything else but yourself. You need to play checkers. Don't come into the chess world. All right. All right. Because I'm getting at my dogs and I'm letting them know, y'all weak right now. The majority of men are girls. The majority of men are women. These males are women. They get their nails done like the women. They get their hair done like the women. They put on makeup like the women. Bandman Kevo, he went and got a BBC, a W. He got his chest uplift. He got his damn chest uplift. He ain't go to the gym and work out. He went and seen Dr. Miami, Bandman Kevo, and got a damn, come on, man. These men are suckers. But just as bad as these men are, you got women that was asking for this. Women have been asking for men to not be masculine. Women have been asking for men and calling it toxic masculinity. Now that you have men with no masculinity, now y'all complaining that they too soft. To my kings out there, never focus on making a woman happy. They will never be completely happy. Give them everything that they want, and they'll say my body don't look good. Oh, you could make $1 trillion. The woman will then look at herself and say, my body ain't where I want it at. Then you can say, okay, here go 20,000. Go get your breast done. Go get your stomach done. Go get your BBLW so you can feel beautiful. And then that woman will get all of that surgery done. And in 5 years, she'll be like K. Michelle, complaining about her body, trying to get every piece of surgery redone. Women will never be happy. And that's okay because they are feminine energy. Because they are feminine energy, they will never be happy. It is not meant for women to ever be happy because one of their main purposes is to push you to be a king. So they can never be consistent. They can never be, content. That's the word I was looking for. they can never be content, because the second you get content, you're not going further to your purpose. You have now started. No, she has to push you. My wife pushes me. My wife makes me great. Oh, you wouldn't believe how on cold we are mentally. I was thinking about doing something and getting an upgrade in my career, and my wife called me a week later and said, "Hey man, let's do this." And it was the same thing I was thinking, and I already did it. And I'm on the way to now locking in the job that I was looking for. 100,000 plus a year. Let's get this money. 100,000 plus a year, added to the family business that does about 120, 140 a year. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Are the downloads downloading? Man up. Man up, dog. Get some bass in your voice. Use your Adam's apple. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, nobody did anything to my cereal. No, man, my breakfast was made hot this morning. I just chose to eat it cold. Hey, salute. Salute, Ray Allen. I appreciate that, big dog. I appreciate that, Ray Allen. But like I tell y'all all the time, your time and your energy is the highest form of currency. That $5 is icing on the cake. That $5 is the tip. And I appreciate you tipping the waitress. I appreciate you tipping the cook. Because I'm going to chef this up like Chef Curry. I'm going to chef it up like Chef Curry, and I'm going to put it on a plate nice and hot for you. And I'm going to leave it up so you can come back for leftovers. Maybe you want to come back later for some leftovers. Maybe you and your old lady get in an argument and you want to come back to this video and hear me screaming at you to man up. Huh? Now I'm going to give y'all an hour of power. That is another 9 minutes. And then I got to go grab my son. He upstairs with my old lady. I need to go grab my boy. You understand me? But I had to give y'all this. And it'll be up on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give your time and your energy. Salute, Ray Allen. I appreciate that. You understand? I always appreciate, the super chats and, the follow. I always appreciate tipping. You understand me? Tipping the cook. But like I tell y'all, if you tip the cook or not, as long as you eat the food, as long as you give a good review, as long as if you give your time and your energy, which is the highest forms of currency, I respect it as well. Salute, my G. Man up. Kings, man up. It is no longer happy wife, happy life. As long as the king is happy king, happy everything. Happy king, happy everything. And the only thing that makes us kings happy is following our purpose, not chasing the bag. We will not chase the root of all evil. We will not chase anything. We will manifest everything we want in this life. We will manifest it, speak it into existence. Speak it with some oomph and some gumption. Say it. This is what I want, then I'm going to have it. This is what I want. And then you will have it. You understand me? So it's no longer happy wife, happy life. Your wife will be happy as long as you're chasing your purpose. And if your wife ain't happy, then that ain't your wife. That ain't your girlfriend. That ain't your soulmate. You need to let her go back to playing checkers, and you need to trust me. Soon as you let Instagram know you're back on the market, oh, trust me, you wouldn't believe how many women that make 7 figures are looking for a strong black king. They don't care if you making 100,000 a year. They don't mind if you making 60,000. They don't mind if you got a construction job and you making 60 to 70,000 a year and you working your way up. It's women out there that are making 7 figures a year that will put you in position, my boy. As long as you loyal, as long as you a man, as long as you know how to put her in her place every now and then, as long as you know how to let her know she's a queen and she's a genius. If you can do that, trust me, dog. These women, y'all, most of the women y'all dealing with ain't even making 6 figures a year, and they trying to push they sucking the life out of you. They sucking the life out of you. They not making 6 figures a year. They want you to make 6 figures a year. They want you to do everything, and they ain't even built like that. They not even. That's what yeah. That's why a lot of women don't like Kevin Samuels. He was saying that, bro. Go to Instagram right now. And now I'm talking about the real kings. I ain't talking about, the guys the drill rappers, and you got, weed and you got guns on your Instagram page, and you always talking about women as bees and hoes, and you got these, that's a boy. I'm talking about real kings. You know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it. A real man. Go on Instagram right now and say, man, it didn't work out. You know, I'm just looking, I just want to find myself. I just want to heal. I need to heal from dealing with such a checkers player. When I'm playing chess, I was dealing with a female that was playing checkers, and I need to heal. And watch how many women come in your DM and try to help you heal. oh, they will help. They will help you heal, my G. Salute the harness energy, my day one. I always respect when I see you, harness. Hey, salute my G. You a day one, man. Aboriginal man as well. Salute my G, a day one. This is. Oh, thank you for the downloads, because now I feel light. When I begin to feel light, that's when I understand that I got the message out, I got the download out, and I feel better. I'm gonna definitely. I got a dope video that will be posted sometime tonight. The edit is like this, you guys, as soon as I get off this StreamYard, and it'll be up. We're gonna tap into Quavo. Quavo, you got some answering to do, homie. One thing about it, the reason why I tell everybody, I tell all men, keep your head on the swivel, keep your head on the swivel at all times, is because as soon as you let somebody smoke you, as soon as your spirit leaves your body becomes like trash, my G. Your body becomes just a corpse. It becomes lifeless. And it's easy. Think about when you throw the trash out, how easy it is to forget the trash. Think about when you throw your furniture out, how easy it is to forget your furniture. It's the same thing when you bury a body. Now, the memories, we hold on to those. The spirit, we hold on to that. But the actual body, we forget about it, and it turns back to dirt. And that's why it's so easy after we bury somebody to start to move on. We all feel a little bit of relief. We got the body in the ground. It's such a sad thing that happened, but the funeral is over. We can move on. And when it comes to takeoff, it's dying down. The calm has set. People are calming down. And now I'm starting to look at Quavo sideways. It's red flags everywhere when it comes to Quavo. If you look at my last video, that man on that video said that Quavo had a gun on him. Well, Quavo, if you had a gun, I don't know if that's true or not. But if you did have a gun, Quavo, why wasn't you letting that gun go off? Why wasn't you letting that thing? Why wasn't you letting that fire? Huh? Why wasn't you letting that fire, Quavo? You standing there screaming. You doing all this hooping and hollering, but you ain't let that fire. Why you ain't take the fire from Bandman and start letting that fire go, Quavo? I'm starting to look at Quavo a little sideways. We got another 3 minutes. Matter of fact, we got 2 minutes. We got a good 120 seconds left. I'm looking at you sideways now, Quavo. That fire wasn't firing, Quavo. After you seen your man with his head blown off and everything was what it was, you ain't let that fire. And I got a lot of investors in the DMs telling me Big G and BTV, the Oracle. And don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. Quavo was the CEO of the Migos. Quavo owns all of the Migos rights. Quavo owns the likeness to all the Migos. Well, why didn't Takeoff have half of that? Why don't Offset have a quarter of that, Quavo? It's not looking good for you, Quavo. Now, the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys, it is what it is. They still softer than Dollar Tree Cotton. Oh, them boys is still softer than a bag of that Dollar Tree Cotton. You understand me? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so Quavo, let me get back. I got a video coming for you, Quavo. Don't you worry. I'ma download it tonight. But Tammy, exactly. I've seen videos on Instagram, on YouTube of women saying that they would date a bisexual man. Oh, as long as he's not a bottom. That's what I heard the young lady say. As long as he's not a bottom and he's a bisexual man, she would date him. And I seen multiple upon multiple upon multiple of women saying that. That's how bad it is out here. That's how ugly it is. These women got y'all thinking, oh, hot girl summer. It's a hot girl summer because it ain't no men out there for y'all to get with. And as soon as Megan Thee Stallion found a man that she thought was a man, oh, it wasn't no hot girl summer for her no more. She was dating her man, Party, or whatever his name was, and she was trying to figure out if he was man enough and if they was going to get married. Imagine if Party was a man and he would have got on one knee and said, Megan, would you marry me? Megan would not be on the market anymore. So you got women now dating bisexual men, LBG 123 ABC community men. When I was growing up, women would not date a man if they found out that he was bisexual in jail or on the street. That was a game changer. It was over. So if you got women that will date bisexual men, imagine what they do with your husband. Imagine the secrets they keep with your husband, because they know it's no other men out there that they really got a choice. They will do whatever it takes. Huh? And I just needed to say that out loud. I want men to stand up. Grown men, real kings, stand up. Know your worth, my G. Stop bowing down. It is no longer happy wife, happy life. Chase your purpose. Happy king, happy everything. As long as the king is fully happy, the household is happy. Your real wife will be happy as long as you're happy. If you happy driving trucks, trust me, your wife is going to be happy with you out there driving trucks. She'll go and make millions and she'll do whatever, but she will be loyal. You understand me? So listen, man, you already know what time it is. We an hour in. That's an hour of power. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy. Hold on. Excuse me, boy. Excuse me. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing. We not dressing nothing up. We giving it to you straight raw. My G's out there, I had to give it to you straight raw. Get you a queen, put her in place, and build a family, dog. To the ladies out there, find you a king. If you get you a king, he might be working construction. He might be the mailman. But you can push him. You can push him to become an entrepreneur, to become a full-on boss, to become a business owner. That's your job, to push the king to be great. You understand me? Find one. Stand on business. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But happy wife, happy life, that was a lie. That ideology raised up a lot of simps, a lot of suckers, a lot of little Nas X, sweet little Nas X's, and a lot of sweet saucy Santanas. Oh, you know who Saucy Santana is? The man Dussy. He got a man Dussy. Little Nas X, he got a man Dussy. Okay. So it's no such thing as toxic masculinity. Masculinity is masculinity. Like it or not. Testosterone is testosterone. Like it or not. An Adam's apple is an Adam's apple. Like it or not. I had somebody come in my comments recently and say, man, we love the message, but won't you tone it down? See, you're so used to men toning it down. You're so used to these suckers toning it down. I'm only going to turn it up. Huh? I will not do anything but tone and turn it up. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But listen, man, this is God's work, gang. Salute, G's.